Words of wisdom for life success. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Walt Disney. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Steve Jobs. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. Oprah Winfrey. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. James Cameron. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. John Lennon. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Lao Tzu. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama. Change your thoughts and you change your world. Vincent Peale. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. The best revenge is massive success. Frank Sinatra. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Malcolm X. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. John Lennon. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Confucius. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Unknown. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Abraham Lincoln. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Buddha. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Albert Schweitzer. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Sam Levenson. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Albert Einstein. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Charles R. Swindoll. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Edmund Burke. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Aristotle. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Vidal Sassoon. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Buddha. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Roy T. Bennett. It always seems impossible until it is done. Nelson Mandela. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. Booker T. Washington. Nothing in the world is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Anonymous. It is never too late to be what you might have been. George Eliot. Whatever you are, be a good one. Abraham Lincoln. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. Do not go where the path may lead. Go, instead, where there is no path and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Mark Twain. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking. William Butler Yeats. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Stephen R. Covey. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Mother Teresa. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Martin Luther King Jr. Do one thing every day that scares you. Eleanor Roosevelt. Well done is better than well said. Benjamin Franklin. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Helen Keller. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Maya Angelou. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Henry David Thoreau. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Babe Ruth. In this life we cannot do great things. We can only do small things with great love. Mother Teresa. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Thomas A. Edison. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Dr. Seuss. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor. Eleanor Roosevelt. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Ralph Waldo Emerson. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Maya Angelou. Life is never fair, and perhaps it is a good thing for most of us that it is not. Oscar Wilde. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Tony Robbins. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Albert Einstein. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Dalai Lama. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Mae West. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. Abraham Lincoln. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. Do not let making a living prevent you from making a life. John Wooden. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Henry David Thoreau. Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing, and there's so much to smile about. Marilyn Monroe. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Robert Frost. In the depth of winter I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer. Albert Camus. So we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. F. Scott Fitzgerald. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Helen Keller. Life is made of ever so many partings welded together. Charles Dickens. Life is trying things to see if they work. Ray Bradbury. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Henry David Thoreau. If you want to make your dreams come true, the first thing you have to do is wake up. J.M. Power. If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. Steve Jobs. The secret of success is to do the common thing uncommonly well. John D. Rockefeller Jr. I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. Thomas Jefferson. Don't be distracted by criticism. Remember, the only taste of success some people get is to take a bite out of you. Zig Ziglar. Everything you can imagine is real. Pablo Picasso. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. Colin Powell. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Herman Melville. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Colin R. Davis. Always remember, your focus determines your reality. George Lucas. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. James Cameron. Let the future tell the truth and evaluate each one according to his work and accomplishments. The present is theirs. The future for which I have really worked is mine. Nikola Tesla. Try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. Albert Einstein. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. John D. Rockefeller. Leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today. Abraham Lincoln. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. When you undervalue what you do, the world will undervalue who you are. Oprah Winfrey. If you want to achieve excellence, you can get there today. As of this second, quit doing less than excellent work. Thomas J. Watson. If you genuinely want something, don't wait for it. Teach yourself to be impatient. Gurbaksh Chahal. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Jim Rohn. Before anything else, preparation is the key to success. Alexander Graham Bell. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes. Fear. Rosa Parks. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water to create many ripples. Mother Teresa. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. Ayn Rand. Winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. Vince Lombardi. You become what you believe. Oprah Winfrey. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. Amelia Earhart. An unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. George Adair. Dream big and dare to fail. Norman Vaughn. Courage is grace under pressure. Ernest Hemingway. It is still best to be honest and truthful, to make the most of what we have, to be happy with simple pleasures, and have courage when things go wrong. Laura Ingalls Wilder. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Audrey Hepburn. Don't find fault, find a remedy. Anyone can complain. Henry Ford. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. John F. Kennedy. I didn't fail the test, I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. Benjamin Franklin. If you're offered a seat on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat, just get on. Sheryl Sandberg. With great power comes great responsibility. Stan Lee. I would rather die of passion than of boredom. Vincent van Gogh. Dreaming, after all, is a form of planning. Gloria Steinem. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Napoleon Hill. First, have a definite, clear, practical ideal, a goal, an objective. Second, have the necessary means to achieve your ends, wisdom, money, materials, and methods. Third, adjust all your means to that end. Aristotle. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So, throw off the bowlines, sail away from safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Mark Twain. That's it. Words of wisdom for life success. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it for more people to find it. Do also consider subscribing to our channel or follow us on Facebook to watch more of our life-transforming content. See you in the next video.